Moving on, the team hold a vigil in the main courtroom.
The only thing I'm picking up is a swirling rush of cold energy that's sort of going round.
For the benefits of the viewer, you might hear a little bit of music in the background. That's actually the pub just down the road, and they've got obviously a live band playing. So
Having a great time.
yeah, we're sitting here. We'll go and join them in a minute.
How's it been? Where are you, Dave? So you're down. Yeah, I'm down there as well.
It's probably the arch, see, like the acoustics or something.
Right, please, can you tap, please, if it's a lady, a female entity that lived here and worked here with her husband, can you please tap? Once for yes, twice for no. Make it clear and loud, please.
No, I'm about to go down into the cell on my own in the dark.
Like you did at
With the
Wimmering
door
Manor.
locked.
With the door locked. Like you did with Wimmering Manor.
Like I do at Wimmering Manor.
See
We
it.
better go now before I change my mind. Come on.
Okay, go.
Okay, I'm going in this dark cell all by myself. Can't see where I'm going at all. Sorry, Mark, that was a little bit squiffy because I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Here's my bed. Okay. Sitting in this cell all by myself in the dark. Because I is well brave. No, I'm actually not. I'm a little bit nervous. James, if you're here, I've heard that you've been here before. Really like to meet you. Again, I just heard 2 knocks. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera. There was another tap there on this, but it's very faint. Thank you if that was you. Can you do it again a bit louder, please? Copy me. Thank you. Please tell me that you can hear this because it's amazing. I feel a little bit nervous, but I'm going to stick it out. I think I just heard it again. Might all be in my head, sitting in this dark room all by myself. Well, first of all, it was just like the atmosphere was getting thicker and the air was sort of getting heavy and I was getting really hot. And then it sounded really loud, like furniture dragging across the floor and footsteps and stuff, and that should hopefully have been caught on the camera before the tape ran out. Where the little window bit is in the door, all around there sort of went black, and around the same time that's when the door locked.
Yeah, we seemed to notice that when we pulled the door shut for the lady to go in, we pulled it so it didn't slam shut. It actually was open just enough if you needed to get out in a hurry to come out. But when we went to let you out, the door was locked. We know the doors are self-locking, but the door wasn't pulled through to lock. We tried it again, didn't we, to see what would happen, and we've done it a couple of times.
We opened it and closed it, opened and closed it, and then it locked again.
But without making
But
a
you couldn't hear
locking
it lock.
sound.
It's only when you went to push it open, you couldn't.
There seems to be quite a lot regarding the way the courthouse is positioned now, how it was then, which we will explain as we go on with the night. But you had a tapping from underneath the bench.
Yeah, there was 2, and Kerry was sitting next to me then. You could feel it as well as hear it under your legs. 2 distinct, quite loud knocks.
But what I found fascinating while he was in there, one was very hot, and the opposite person was stone cold. And we also felt that draft through the window.
When we were sitting outside, when Mandy was inside, and we could feel the draft coming out of the cell through the window.
But it wasn't shut, because you know when that door self-locks, you hear it go clog clog, didn't it? It didn't do that, we just pulled it. And the door was actually, you could do that, and it opened. All of a sudden when we tried it,
When I
door
said,
went
oh,
open.
someone
you
else
had
come
to
in.
put the key in, and then you heard it unlatch, and then the door would open.
The night's investigation draws to a close as Brian and Jane provide information relating to the evening's events and of the courthouse's paranormal claims.
Well, I think tonight's been a really good night, and the people that we've seen here, the ladies and Alan and yourself, have picked up on quite a lot of stuff that's happened here and has been reported in the past. We've had some incidents that's happened down in the cells. We've had some stuff that Alan's picked up about the way the building layout and yourself has picked up, which we're sort of put together and explain a lot more about the courthouse. As the courthouse stands now, if you pick the whole thing up and turn it around the opposite way, that's how it may have been. Because you would not have had convicted people downstairs marching out onto the street, up the stairs, through a public door, like that. And they definitely would not walk across and walk across to the magistrate. They would have been kept separate. Hence the robing room behind us, where you think the magistrate bench would have been here. Alan and yourself have picked up on where you felt the building extends. There would have been another 4 cells through that wall. The house next door, which would have been the jailer's house, is built on top of them. In the late 1800s, they decided not to have all the cells, and the jailer's house was built for here. So it would have been a lot bigger. The things that you've picked up on which have been really good, Alan's picked up on, was it a lady within?
I picked up a lady. I really feel she's linked with the jailer.
Yes.
You know?
We've had groups here that picked up there's been a presence of a jailer that is here, and there's also a female present which may have been his wife that's linked with him that's also worked here. We also believe that these people, that the jailer and his wife, are not so goody two-shoes sort of thing, that were up to no good half the time.
The metal bench down in the cell, it was used in World War II. They used the cells during World War II as a morgue. They used to lay the bodies out downstairs on the bench. That's why I love it when anybody sits down on it and I go, oh, by the way, the bench you are sitting on will not belong to the morgue.
Our visit to Pevensey Courthouse has been a very enjoyable experience. Are the spirits that allegedly reside here still making their presence known? It's important to protect England's historic heritage, and fascinating buildings like Pevensey Courthouse have to rely solely on public funds and donations to keep it open.
It's very important that people come and visit this place. I mean, it can be found on the internet, there's many links out there. But also, the importance of coming here is to keep this building open for over the years. Not only for the history, but also the knowledge that is built within these walls. Over the years that me and my party have been coming here to help out, we've raised thousands of pounds for work to keep the building open. Every year this building needs more work done. So people coming to the place will help keep this building going.
We leave the courthouse with many questions, but few answers, as the team wonder where their paranormal travels will take them next.